Gracias por ver la esquina de Jody. Thank you for watching Jody's Corner.
YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. We are here. This is the first book club JustUs League comic book review. We are reviewing Doomsday Clock, Volume 1. This is like something new, man. We're gonna be like a hood nerdy.
We're golden girls, but black.
All right, I'll take that. I'm Betty White.
And it's a 12-issue series also.
I'm the cool older one.
So yeah, so we the Gilmore. What?
The golden.
You don't know who they are. What did you say? The Golden Girls?
Oh yeah, I know the Golden Girls.
It's the older.
Girl with that.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Thank you for being a friend.
Don't try to play me, bro.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna give a discussion based on, it's like a review, book club, talk around about Doomsday Clock. It's a 12-issue series. It's gonna go all the way till December 2018. It's written by Geoff Johns, and it's a story about, I believe, the Watchmen infusing with the rest of the DC universe.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of like before the Rebirth, but the Rebirth. Like,
Yeah.
give us a little rundown before what happened to Rebirth.
So like, cause you know, Watchmen was like a graphic novel, Elseworld type thing.
Okay.
And then you had main canon DC stories. Geoff Johns is bridging the gap, it looks like. So what you guys think about the shape, man? Where you want to start, man?
I'll start it off.
X-Files, Marvel fanboy. What did you think about reading the DC comic?
Man, I love Geoff Johns wordplay as the introduction, bro. He's a wordsmith, bro. It caught me just like that. I was intrigued about it, and it was the only flaw is the introduction. It kept on dragging for me, but I felt this dark. These people have lost their humanity, bro.
Yeah.
And like everybody turned into straight savages, man. And the Russians and the Russians, man, they killing people in this comic book, in this fictional book, man. They're but conquering other places. It's just chaos, man. In this whole comic. And my flaw was it's the guy who it's the mask. Rorschach, man. Oh my God, man. I did not like this. What's his name?
Rorschach.
Rorschach. I did not like how I did not like his dialogue. It was like fragment sentences, but he was just, man, he kept track of the dates, time of everything, man. He had to stick a fork through it's a person's tongue, for like abusing it's his girl. I mean, he was a cool character, but I did not like I did not like his dialogue. But overall, man, I enjoyed. It's that mute. It's the mute guy. It's the mind. Oh, he was
the mind.
Yeah. He was. Man, he seemed tight. He can create anything, any weapon, man.
I need my weapons.
Yeah, he can create anything.
Let's take him to get his weapons.
Yeah, he was great. I like that character.
What you mean he could create anything, nigga? He don't got shit.
Nah, he had a gun, but like this, I'm like, it can come alive. He can kill his.
It wasn't no gun, bruh.
You're just like him.
He's miming.
I know,
but he creates shit.
I know, but it was like a fake. But he was
like, why is he sitting there? He's quiet. Let's get him.
Yeah.
It was an act.
I'm gonna make him talk.
Yeah.
He was just sitting there like this in the cell. Like, nah, hell no. He ain't saying nothing. Let's get him.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, leave him alone. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him talk. I'm gonna make him say something. Start beating him up, whooping his ass.
He was taking those L's at first.
Yeah, he was taking it. They was beating his ass, and this motherfucker just start smiling.
Yeah.
Once he started smiling, it was
because
a wrap.
his wife showed up.
He seen Rorschach and her at the top.
Yeah.
And he looked up, and then he was like, what? Boom. It's a wrap.
So basically, to give you guys an idea of where we're at, it's 1992. It's directly after like it's directly after the incidents from the Watchmen movie.
Yeah.
It's the aftermath of that.
I didn't know that. I'll just read.
Because Rorschach is dead. That's not really Rorschach.
I know. It's a
Dr. Manhattan is gone. The massacre, the New York massacre, is the big explosion from the film, which was in the graphic novel. That itself is dope. So we're here in 1992. After Vincent Vaughn, I forgot his name. Let me get his name.
Oh, the doctor?
Vite, the fast man.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot his freaking name. He's basically manipulated the whole entire government infrastructure with his technology, and he's basically. It looks like he's basically ruling the world, if you ask me.
He's like semi like immortal a little bit, right?
Who?
I know
No, he's not immortal.
Yeah, I know he has like super strength and everything like that too. He was the one who in the movie who killed
I think that they after him. It's the golden dude. It's the guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I think that they're
He's
after
the most
him.
hunted man in the.
And
He's the most
hiding.
wanted man in the world.
He's hiding.
Vite. His name is Vite.
Yeah, and he's hiding, and it's the fact that people are after him, bro. And they broadcasting it, man. He's a wanted man.
In the movie, he killed the comedian.
The comedian, yeah.
Comedians dead. All of those events happened, bruh.
Yeah.
Like Geoff Johns is tying. So the movie is canon.
Yeah.
The Zack Snyder film, this comic.
Well, the Zack Snyder.
This comic made that film canon. Made that story canon.
Well, the Zack Snyder film is really based off the actual Alan Moore graphic novel.
I know.
So I think I like.
It made that canon.
Yeah, I like the way that Geoff Johns was able to adapt to Alan Moore's original story and feed off of it in an Alan Moore transition. So it doesn't feel like a Geoff Johns story. Technically, Geoff Johns is a little bit more. He can get dark and stuff, but the way the transition from a Watchmen to superheroes, I see it playing out very well. I like the beginning because it gave us the Watchmen. It gave us the darkness, and then I like the close to the end when you introduce Superman to the show.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I
was tripping off that. I was tripping off that when I see Superman. I'm like,
it was a dream.
What the fuck?
I was like, so I guess he's tied in the story, but I was like,
it showed him as Clark Kent.
It wasn't
and everything.
necessary.
That was
I don't
crazy.
think it was necessary though.
He's the god that they need, that they speak of in the story.
No, but they're looking for Manhattan. That's what they was looking for. That's the name that kept on.
Superman seems to be the god that they need to return to come back. The one, the last hope. Even though Rorschach said, I think it was Vite. I think Vite said it. Rorschach said it. Dr. Manhattan is the one that needs to come back.
Yeah. Dr. Manhattan. That was the main.
He disappeared.
Yeah.
That was the savior.
Who do you think is Rorschach, bro?
I know.
Well, first of all, he's black.
Yeah, he is black. That's the damn show.
He's black.
I was tripping off of that, like.
Saw that black skin.
Yeah, she said Rorschach. He's like, it's a different one.
I remember that.
He said, I'm not the same one. She said, what do you mean? Prove it. He did like this. He didn't take off his mask. He just did like this. And she said, are you crazy? Rorschach is gonna get you. She said, he was like, what do you mean? I am Rorschach. Yeah.
So he's suspect. He's not really Rorschach. He's pretending to be Rorschach.
But his memories,
Dr. Manhattan.
But his memories is messed up too.
It's
bro.
sharp. Nah, it's sharp. I think it's sharp. He got good.
His memory is messed up.
He know
really
everything.
That he is Rorschach. He kept getting mad at the time, and it was like, well, this imposter Rorschach. He's like, I am Rorschach. He was like, calm. He told him,
well, it's not about being.
He's like, told him like, calm down. He told him, calm down.
So you think that he's memory is gone and he really believes that he's Rorschach?
Yeah, I believe that his memory is messed up. I really think because he kept getting offended when they kept telling him he's not Rorschach. He kept getting pissed off about it. I am Rorschach. I am Rorschach.
Who usually does that though? People who are imposters, right?
True.
So if you forgot,
if your memory, the ones who has been their memory been mapped several times and they assume that they think that they are this person, they're gonna think that this is who they are automatically. You know what I mean? So his memories could have been wiped in to the point of he assuming that he is Rorschach.
Okay, what you think? Do you think that Rorschach believes he's Rorschach, or do you think that he knows he's an imposter on a higher cause to do a mission?
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
Yeah, that he wants to be. Yeah, that's what I think.
Because he knows that he's not the first one, but he said that he is him. Like he is him. He said, "I'm not the same."
He probably able to look up to him. He's probably able to look up to him, and then it's the fact that he want to save. It's the world, him, and it's the girl and the meat guys, and like it's the fact that they have to come together. And
they must be one thing. She want her kid.
Yeah, her kid too.
She want her kid.
Yeah, they want their kid, but
she told him if you're lying to me, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, but he has to. It's the fact that they have to help him save this world. That's the main purpose of their mission. So
things have crumbled down. Whatever the events that Vite left the world in, Russia's at war with Poland.
Poland, yeah.
They're invading. They're going to America's paranoid.
It's a 24 hours.
This President Redford, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
He's cold though, bro.
So we have about
It's cold.
yeah, and at this point in this story, we have about 2.5, 3 hours before the city, most of the country, will be destroyed.
In ashes.
Fear of being destroyed.
Yeah, they supposed to.
They even
explode,
mentioned-
bro. Yeah, it's supposed to. The world's supposed to just explode. It's supposed to be in ashes. They doing like the bomb, the nuclear bomb.
They're afraid that of a nuclear attack.
Because remember, Rorschach was saying that he was saying that he heard them saying codes, and they were about to press the button, and he came in.
Yeah, he was opening up the door, and then like he had the little launch code of a missile lock. I thought that was good. I like that
They
visual.
were
And then like I like how
they were getting ready to get. They were getting a lot the codes. He was finna blow it up. He said, I forgot. He said what time, how many minutes he said it was, but he said that they was finna, basically explode this shit, blow up the world. They was finna blow up the world. He said they only had like a few much time in it, but they were finna blow up the world. He's trying to make sure that it does not happen. He said, I want to try to make it don't happen. But yeah.
I mean, I like this comic. I like the way it was going.
So it was funny.
I like it a lot.
Crazy.
I like seeing familiar faces. We know that that's not Rorschach,
Yeah.
but knowing the way the Watchmen world works, shit, it could be Dr. Manhattan. It could be low-key a Rorschach imposter that is Rorschach. He could have clearly brought him back to life if he wanted to. And he could have brought him back to life in a reincarnated faction.
I was thinking the same thing.
And spotted ideas of him being Rorschach is a good way of looking at it. But however, you are fusing two universes together. So I want to see how it plays off in the issue in issue 2. Who else they bring into play? The whole war and all everything like that. I feel it's going to happen. It's going to occur, and that's what's going to bring Dr. Manhattan back into play. And then we're going to get that epic collaboration with both companies.
Superman.
I guess you have Vertigo and DC Comics combining. Owlman's going to come back. The Spectre. Her name is what's her name?
I think it's
The yellow spec. Is it yellow?
Fire. No, that was her mother.
I think Yellow Spectre. I think her name is Yellow Spectre or something like that. I think because they're all right now are in hiding and retired. So I think all that's gonna happen. It's a cool introduction. I like the vibe of it. I like where it's going. I hope it doesn't fall flat moving forward and get to a point where it's like, what the hell just happened? I want to see the impact that Superman brings when he comes over into this world. Is he gonna be that iconic hope factor for this world? Is that what they're looking for? Or are they looking for? It's two type of God. You have a Superman God, and then you have Dr. Manhattan God form, and one stands for more. Superman stands for more hope among people. People relate to Superman. People can't relate to Dr. Manhattan, especially with all the cancer and all that stuff going. So how is Superman going to play in these worlds? How are they going to coexist with each other? That's what I'm really looking forward to in the next coming book.
Yeah, I just hope that they
Too much.
I hope that they just bring in some I hope that they just bring in other heroes. I mean, I want to see the Question in this comic. He'll be perfect. He'll be perfect in this comic. He just it's that vibe.
It's kind of like Rorschach's role, though.
Yeah. So
They're tight to meet each other.
Yeah, I think that'd be tight. So I would like to get the Question in here and a couple of lesser known heroes in this comic book. But overall, it was good. I felt that the introduction, it was kind of dragging, but overall, man, I enjoyed every bit of it. And man, this is my first ever. It's a DC comic, and it was good. I was impressed.
Yeah, quality over here.
Yeah, it was really
But yeah, man, I think that they introduced the story really well. I don't think it was a drag at all. I think that they spent a few panels to show us how post-apocalyptic almost this world is, how desperate, desired, drastic, and terrible, and the tension and the panic and paranoia among the people. They did a really good job at exposing us and letting us understand that the world we're about to delve into from the first few pages. And I think that was necessary to let us know and let us understand the world we're reading about. And I think it did a good job with that. What you think about the story?
Oh, I love the way we went right into it. I was feeling the whole, like I said before, the whole Alan Moore vibe, feeling where we're at, the time base. I love it because the way I feel the reason they did that is to not confuse the audience about where these superheroes are going to go forward, like starting now, and showing the change and everything. I feel, how can I say this? I was a little when I saw Rorschach come in, I got a little bit excited. I was like, okay, I see where they're going. I see the darkness that they're gonna bring, and then moving forward with other, it's gonna be a great collaboration. I see these two worlds, DC and Vertigo, coming together. The hope is to show more Vertigo in this. I want to see, V for Vendetta. I want to see things like that because the way the world is going, this all coexists. So someone that I recognize, this all exists
in the future. GA, what else did you think about this story? This story.
I'm just talking about what I ain't read it yet.
I thought it was.
Came in twice. He talking about the future. I got to see. What about this?
I thought it was crazy as hell though, but I liked it a lot. I liked the fact when the prisoner grabbed the guard and he was hitting him, and then next thing you know, he was like, "Let me the hell up out of here!
Yeah.
Give me the keys! Give me the damn keys!" And then when he found out that it was Rorschach, he was like,
I'm good, man.
I don't want out. I don't want out. He's like, I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
You still want the keys?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
I don't want out. That shit was crazy.
So Rorschach got his name.
Yeah, that shit was
especially
tight.
In that prison.
That shit was tight. Yeah, they was spooked. He was spooked.
Yeah, it dropped that soul.
And Rorschach's ability to recruit the woman was because she said that he kidnapped her son.
Yeah.
She needed the husband because she wasn't leaving without the husband.
It was blackmail.
You're right. The husband wasn't leaving without his weapons.
Yeah.
Find out this nigga's weapons
ain't real.
Ain't weapons.
But the fact that
he's like, we can't find you. We can't get you. Get your weapons. He was like, we'll just get you some more. We'll just get you some more weapons.
Yeah.
Those weapons are special.
Yeah,
Imagineers, man. He got the imagination.
When I saw this fool over there,
he was tight. But the first time I seen him,
your locker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was tight, man.
But that was crazy though. He said, I like the fact when he was eating. He said he was eating breakfast at the breakfast spot, and he said Amy. He said he seen Amy or whatever. She came in.
Bruised up,
she had a split lip.
Yeah.
He said when she had a split lip, he said he got up, seen the boyfriend, broke. What did he say? I think he broke his arm, and then stuck a fork in his tongue. He said never told him what happened. Hopefully he got the point.
Yeah, but
that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
But I couldn't help but when I was doing it, sounded like Rorschach when I was reading the book. Just about the point.
Me too.
It had me dying.
And it helps you read it that way.
Yeah, it had me dying.
Thanks for the Watchmen movie coming out, because without that, I would never have talked and read it.
Yeah.
The way Rorschach read it in the film.
Yeah.
I needed that. That helped me a lot. The fact that Rorschach was already in the film.
He had his book. He was writing down notes
because he doesn't use like the you or he just to the house we have to go. Then we leave. Wait, but where are we going? Too many questions. Let's go.
Yeah,
she was crazy. She was crazy though. When
he was like Batman.
When they got him out, took to the car.
Dark.
When they got to the car, and she was like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And he was like, the car.
My balls.
And they was like, how long, what the fuck did you put in this car? Like, what is it? He was like, had this car, long time. What did he said? His
can't smell through the mask.
Yeah, and it was like, you can't smell it? Yeah, can't smell through the mask. And he was like, too many questions. Let's go. And he was like, so how are we gonna get it? Too many questions. Let's go.
But you're about to drive though.
Yeah.
I can see through the mask just fine.
Can you see? Yeah, that shit was crazy though.
Stop. Go. You hard hitting my freak.
That shit was crazy. I mean, the more I kept reading it, the more I was just getting more intrigued into it, and the more it's this point, some stuff that just by the stuff that was going on, it had me laughing at the same time. So I don't know if it had any humor to y'all, but it had a little bit of humor to me a little bit about it. It had me laughing about like, wow.
The only thing I was laughing was the Mr. What's his name? Mine.
Yeah,
he was tight. He was tight. That mine was tight.
I enjoyed the story. I just want to see where it's gonna go.
That's a new villain, right?
Which way are you taking us? Right or left? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They went to the
Yeah. So
There
we
was
got
Is
we
he
got
a
to
new
see.
villain or what?
There was an out. There was
I don't know,
an. There was an.
they just
made him
There was
up
an Owlman's
Those are
lair.
all- those are all
There was an
villains.
Owlman's lair because that was Owlman's lair. You see the
Yeah.
shits and everything.
Yeah.
Even the owl.
Yeah.
Night Owl. Like,
Yeah.
It looked just like from the Watchmen as well, man.
Yeah.
Makes you appreciate the Watchmen movie more, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool though. So I just gotta get into the other issues because this one just a introduction.
It was just an introduction. It wasn't anything much.
It still was good. Though.
Just
I liked it. I
Yeah.
liked it a
have
lot.
to
Yeah.
keep that.
It's
have
designed to
keep the
pull
reader-
you.
Yeah.
Here. You want to read episode 2?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
That was the main purpose.
Good
of it. I
job,
already
Jeff.
know.
Good job.
Yeah, he's a great writer, man. He's a wordsmith. I like that introduction. It was just beautiful. Just beautiful. It's just the fact that he kept dragging it. That was my only. I thought that he was dragging it.
All right. Overall, what do you think about episode volume 1?
When I saw, what's the one with Superman, right? Oh, about them killing the
About the issue. You want the great edition.
Just an overall rundown of the issue, and then give it a grade.
Oh,
You want to talk about the Superman part real quick? Because it looks like they're.
It was just a
you're
dream. I
struggling within
mean,
your own head. What's going on? What were you want to
Oh,
say?
I thought that's what you were talking about first. I give it an A. I liked it a lot.
You give it a.
Give it an A.
Okay. About the Superman stuff, I liked how they changed his origin within this nightmare. It's just a nightmare he had.
Yeah.
He said he's never had a nightmare before about him at prom, and then you're
Yeah,
like, oh, go
and
ahead, have fun.
his parents.
Yeah. What about Lana? What's he called, the actor? Oh, it's all right, Clark. You know, and then they got hit in a car accident, ran into a tree.
Yeah, into that tree.
Yeah, dead.
That detail on that car though, this shit was deep.
Yeah.
Dead. So yeah, that's interesting.
He had a ring on at the same time too when he was in bed.
He was in bed with Lois in the present day.
He had a ring.
His
on.
wife. Yeah. So overall, it's hard to. You can't really grade the whole thing because it's a 12-issue thing.
Yeah.
But
It's the issue, just the introduction issue.
introduction B plus.
That was my grade.
Okay.
Like
X-Files?
you can't ever pull that grade again.
Yeah. How about you, man?
Nah, it was overall a great story, introduction, kept me going. I was gonna actually read to the next issue, but I stopped because I didn't want to ruin it for myself when doing this one. But it had me going. It had me going very deep. The artwork is on point.
That it is.
Artwork is great. The artwork is great. Whoever wrote, man, that's great.
All right, and very, very detail oriented with the story. Little words I like. The capturing of the actual artwork really told the story well. It was a good story, good introduction, man. I like it.
Tight.
I'm not gonna give it a grade though.
No grade. Got you. X-Files.
Introduction, it was cool. I like the art. I like the artwork. It was great, and the story is the pacing. It was good. So I'm gonna give it a B. It's a solid B. I recommend it's the story to anybody. It's great.
Nigga said I took his grade.
I have.
And then gave it a B.
I have.
You said
I have the
took-
second
no,
issue.
nigga,
I have.
no.
Did you give it a B plus?
the
I gave it a
second
B
issue.
plus.
I have. It's the
Nigga, did you just lower the grade to not make it the same?
No, it's cool. I got the second issue, and I recommend this.
I need the Mimic Man.
Where's your weapon?
All right. I hope you guys like this review of Doomsday Clock Volume 1. Stay tuned next week, next Friday. Doomsday Clock Volume 2 review. And we're going to review them all the way up to issue 12 at the end of the year. All right, guys. I'd like to thank Marvin X-Files, a.k.a. The Question, for being here. Jay through the Batman. Green Arrow. That's E. I'm Jody Joe Reppin', that's Superman Status. And together we are the JustUs League. And we out this thing, man.
Peace.
This is...
2 fingers. Peace.
2 fingers. Bro, this isn't deuces, bro.